I started playing clarinet when I was in 4th grade. I will not tell you what year that is. It was a long time ago. My sister played the clarinet and she was 2 years older than me, so I didn't know what else to pick, so I picked that. And I don't think I picked music for any other reason than anybody else does when you're that age, where you're like, well, band is a thing to do, so I'll do it. I'll be in band. And I actually, to be honest, was not that good. After 6th grade, I was planning to quit, and they accidentally put band on my schedule. At 7th grade, I don't know, I'm breaking the fourth wall. In 7th grade, you were either put in the good band or the bad band, and it was the first year that happened, and I was put in the bad band, so I quit. And they accidentally put the good band on my schedule, and the teacher said, you can do it, but you have to practice. And then I practiced and suddenly found that, oh, if you practice, you get better. And then it just kind of kept compounding until before I knew it, I was a senior and I had to pick something for college. And I was thinking about being a biology major and maybe minoring in music or something like that. And then I thought, but if I'm a bio major, how will I have time to practice? And then I thought, okay, well, maybe I should just be a music major if I want to practice. And that's that. In 2012, one of my friends from Arizona decided she wanted to start this nonprofit in Tanzania. And she said, hey, I want to start this thing. Do you want to go with me? So we got 18 clarinets, got on a plane, flew to Tanzania, and started teaching at this school. And she has gone back every year since, so it's actually turned into a real program. But that was like the craziest 9 weeks ever because there was no structure. We didn't know if it was even going to work, so we were showing up and hoping that we could. The first ensemble that I had was the clarinet ensemble, which had about 5 kids in it, which is understandable. And there was an orchestra at the time, but there was no band, which was weird to me because most kids don't own a string instrument because they're more expensive. So when I took over the orchestra in the fall of 2015, I had this idea that we needed to start a band, but it took a while to get going. And the spring of 2018, fall of 2017, I did this series of surveys trying to figure out what kids were interested in being in band, and we started it in the spring of 2018, and we got it listed as a course for credit by the fall of 2018, and so this has been the 4th semester that we've had it.
So what's your favorite part about conducting the bands?
I feel like that's the one place where I can kind of be myself and be crazy and it makes sense. I read somewhere that people who like classical music are like rank high in neuroticism, which, as you know, because you know me, that makes perfect sense. You kind of have to be a little off the wall and a little crazy to conduct, but specifically to conduct a group like this with, the kids that are in it who are not necessarily music majors. So I really feel like I can let loose and it's okay. I have an idea. Try this on for size. When you're a baby and you're born into the world, you're sort of like an empty vessel for the culture that you're born into. So if you're born in China, you're going to become a certain kind of person because of the culture that's there. If you're born in the United States, same deal. If you're born in South America somewhere, it's kind of the same deal. So you build your identity out of the things that you have available to you in the culture that you're raised in. And that's true of everybody, from like the clothes that you wear to the music that you listen to, the movies you watch, the way that you speak to other people. So I have been so involved with music that it's like very much a part of my own identity, even my own perception of my own identity. So I don't know of any of the times that I thought of like, I need to just stop doing this music thing, it's too much work, I should go do something else. Every time I have that thought, I'm like, but then I don't know what I would do, like who I would be, like, who am I? Who would I be if I wasn't doing this kind of stuff?